Davey Johnson died at age 82. I believe he should be in the Hall of Fame as a manager. You look at the teams that he took over and what he did with those teams: Dodgers, Reds, Mets, of course, Nationals. I think Davey Johnson deserves to be in the Hall of Fame as a manager. I always loved what a rebel he was. He just did things his way. Davey also was a great basketball player in high school and a really good golfer. And I like to ask Jeff, the average golfer, the question: if you had a 5-shot lead on Tiger Woods going into 18 at Augusta, could you hold the lead? A 5-shot lead with all the pressure. And I didn't ask Davey that question. I asked him if he could win with a 2-shot lead, and he was so insulted that I asked him that. He said, I would birdie that son of a bitch. That's what he said about the 18th at Augusta. That's who Davey was. I love Davey for that. And he's also a math major, Jeff, just like your grandfather Pop was a PhD in mathematics, MIT undergrad. Davey Johnson had a great mathematical mind. So you would think that he would engage with the metrics more than anyone. And sometimes he did. But he once told me, look, I can watch a player for 5 minutes and I'll tell you whether he can play or not. 5 minutes. That's what great baseball people can do. I also told you the story, Jeff, that when Davey Johnson met Brooks Robinson for the first time in spring training, mid-60s, whatever, he notices that Brooks Robinson writes and eats with his left hand. And Davey goes, wait a minute, the greatest defensive third baseman of all time writes and eats with his left hand. So Davey told me that he wrote and ate with his left hand for a year to see if it would make him a better second baseman.
Wow.
He said it didn't work, but I had to try it.